Hello, Scorpio. I had your cards all arched. I pulled them out. I was all the way to December, and my phone decided it wasn't going to record anymore, so I lost it, and I don't know how to edit that. I have like 2 or 3 different little pieces and put it together. So we're going to start again just like this, okay? I've pulled out your cards. I have January to December 2017 for Scorpios. I also have this card right here, which is your focus card, or your theme of the year card, okay? So let's go ahead and start with this one. Your theme of the year is Fairy of the Green World, all right? The natural world needs you. So of course we can see here that this fairy is really, really like a nature fairy, all right? She's also magical and spiritual as fairy. And there's lots and lots of green because it's nature. All right, so your theme, your focus of the year is going to be on nature, but not necessarily nature as in like my backyard is nature, the woods are nature, the beach is nature. It can be nature as in creation, all right? And the reason I say that is because nature is creation. Mother Nature creates, right? She's always growing trees. Nature is always creating new beaches, new rocks. Well, not new rocks, but it breaks down mountains into rock, you know. Creation, all right? So let's see what January has to tell you. January, we have Know Your Fears. I'm going to move this over here so that way I can get that glare from the light off. Look at this animal. I see at times when I pull this card, I can see a wolf. Most of the time I see a lion or a bear. What is a lion or a bear? They are both very, very, very strong, potent creatures. They can rip you to shreds in instant, right? And just like 2 seconds, you can be kitty chow. There is this ghosty feeling to him. What is a ghost? Ghost is usually something to be afraid of. If we see red glowing eyes in the dark, most people are going to be afraid, right? So we've got this spiritual, ghosty-like animal, and it's telling us to know our fears. Now, if you were in the middle of the dark, in bed or whatever, and a ghost-like lion appears to you, you're most likely going to be afraid. But I want you to stop and think for just a second, okay? What if this ghost lion, this ghost wolf, this ghost bear is a spirit animal, is a spirit guide, is a totem animal, or a power animal? This animal is here to assist you in something you need to do. And this spirit is here to assist you in something you need to do. It might be to help you be brave. It might be to give you courage. It might be to, can't think of anything for wolf right now, but that's what that's what a totem animal is. That's what a spirit animal is. That's what a power animal is. So know your fear. Are you really afraid of this guy? Or is it just like, oh my God, what the hell is that? I'm scared now. I'm sure he's there to help you. Really think about what you're afraid of and the reason behind it, okay? Now for February. For February, we have Know That You Belong. Now look at this little dude. He's like a cat or a lynx or something, but he has like dragon wings. And can you see the scales on his tail? He's got a dragon, snake. I don't even know what kind of tail that is because he's got like a little poof at the end. Maybe it's like a lion-y kind of tail. He's got some scales throughout his body. All right, so if you're feeling, and look at nature, if you feel like you don't belong in the group you're in, it's very possible you don't belong in the group you're in. And this guy is here to tell you in February, you need to find another group. You need to find another tribe. You need to find another area to be. I do want to say, look at him. He is in nature. We have nature, right? So if you're spending a lot of time inside, you don't belong inside. You need to get out into nature. That's where you belong. March, and I'm going to move March over here again. Okay, so we've got Love Without Condition. Oftentimes, we're telling people, oh, I love you no matter what. But the minute they do something that upsets us, we don't not love them, but we don't show them love. Okay? Oftentimes we've got something that's like, I love you no matter what, but we need to, I don't know, we need to have, because it's Christmas time, we need to have Christmas at your house. We can't have it at my house. And if you say no, then they don't talk to you anymore, or you don't talk to them anymore. That's not loving without condition. Make sure in March that you are loving without condition. You love that person because they are that person, faults and all. Not because they do what you want them to do, not because they act the way you like them to act, but because you truly love them. All right? April. And I want to show you something really, really quick. What is the spirit world? The spirit world is a natural sort of thing. Here we have this little guy who's in nature. Here we have this fairy who's in nature. What's your theme? Nature. Okay? So let's look at what April has in store. April has in store, share your thoughts. Now again, this dragon is in nature. Do you see he's got on this side? He's got a bunch of tree-like stuff. Leaves, ferns. Up here for his horns, he's got tree branches. This brown side of him is making me think of tree bark. He's got this little glowing fairy, nature fairy, dragon fairy, that is whispering stuff into his ear. It's also spirit because it's glowing, so we've got spirit again, okay? So you're going to have in April some sort of spirit, some sort of natural fairy that's going to be talking to you, and it's going to be natural. Do not freak out, okay? It's natural. This happens. And it's going to be giving you information that you need to share. All right? What do you need to share? Let's see what May has to say. May says, see yourself in nature. Now I'm going to move you back over here again. And again, nature. Scorpio, you've got a lot of nature in your year. So let's look at this guy. He's got a stick, a wand that's got some trees, and he's in nature, and he is like a nature sort of person. So you're going to be spending time in nature in May. You're going to be spending a lot of time in nature in May. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go hiking, you're going to go swimming, you're going to do all of this kind of stuff. You might not want to do that stuff, but you should be spending some time sitting at the park thinking through what all of the year has been doing so far. And probably, I have a really big feeling that in May, while you're sitting at the park, the little spirit that's been whispering stuff that you need to share, is that information is going to become more understandable while you're out in nature. And it's going to be a way of how you can help protect the earth. It might be something just as simple as, you know what, we're going to start recycling at my house. It might be something as big as, you know what, I'm going to do something for my whole town, my whole community to start recycling. But it's going to have something to do with nature. It might be something like let's start a summer club of hiking for kids, if that's your thing. Okay, it's going to be something with nature, though. June. June, we have let two become one. Now, the first thing I'm thinking is June weddings. Look at this. We've got two nature beings. The man is a nature god. Okay, and I know this isn't what we often think of, but he's got to be the green man. Look at him. And the green man is a god of nature for weekends. And we've got this fairy, a fairy. And we've got roses, and we've got dragonflies, and we've got nature here. Do you see? Oh my God, it's like all nature this year for you guys, or for 2007 for you guys. But two are going to become one. And how I said wedding. Wedding doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get married. Wedding could be your best friends getting married and you're going to be there. Wedding can be anyone that you know is going to get married, as in like the bride comes down to in a white dress wedding. But it could be a wedding of two different things. It could be a wedding of your spirit learning how to be in nature. It could be a wedding of knowing you belong because you love unconditionally. I'm 99.9% sure your wedding is going to have something to do with how you're going to get these ideas to protect nature into movement. And your partner may be one of the people who's going to help you with it. If not, then another person will be this creation's partner with you, a business partner. Okay, for July, we have take time to reflect. It's time to reflect. So I want to for just a second, let's look at this. You've had quite a year so far, and all of it has got to do with fitting in with nature, with fitting in with spirit, with fitting in with your group. It's got to do with sharing your thoughts, okay? All of this stuff is natural in one way, but then it's also got to do with earth, with outside, with that kind of stuff. So when you take time to reflect in July, you're going to reflect about everything that we've just gone through, all of your years so far. But what else do you need to do? What else are you still needing to do? You've done so much. What else needs to be done? You've merged so much. You've become almost completely one in so many different aspects. What else do you need to merge together? What else is natural for you? What else is the next natural step for you? Okay? So August. In August, we have respect your boundaries. Now look at this dragon. He's in nature, but let's look at him or her for just a second, okay? Her wings are spread out. We have no clue what she's got on the other side of this, the other side of her wings. What's between her and this bush tree. If something were to attack her, she's prepared. Her boundaries are set. Her defenses are set. Nothing is getting over here unless she allows it. And she's respecting her boundaries. So if we take, right now it's Christmas time, if we take this idea, let's say your mother-in-law wants not only Christmas at your house in 2017, but she also wants Thanksgiving at your house in 2017. You know you can't handle that. You know you don't want to handle that. It's just too much work for you. You don't want to do it. You're willing to do one holiday at your house, and you want the other holiday at somebody else's house. Do not let her talk you out of it. Set your boundary. You have your one holiday within these wings, and that's all you have there. You're not going to put your wings down so that way she can dump another holiday in there. Okay? Whatever you've set in your boundaries, protect it and do not let anybody through. That's what a boundary is. Think about a barbed wire fence. How many people get through barbed wire fences? Not very many. Why? Because it's a very protective boundary. Put what you want on the other side of that barbed wire fence. September. September, we have be patient. All right. Now, I want you to look at this dragon's face. Okay. And I'm going to pull out for just a second and show you this. Look at his face. What is he looking at? September, October, November, December. What's he looking at? He's looking into the future. But he's patient, right? He's got his back to the future, but he's watching the future. He's not pacing around going, oh my God, I need this to happen right now. He's not going, oh, when is this going to happen? Oh, I need it to happen right now. I don't want to wait. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. He's got his back to it. He's cool. But he's not neglecting it. He's watching the future, so that way he knows at the exact right moment, at the proper moment, I'm moving and I'm going to have what I want. But I'm not going to sit here wasting my energy hoping for it to hurry up, because that's going to waste my energy. I'm not going to move as quickly and as swiftly as I need to at the right moment. All right? That's what you're going to have to do in September. It's going to be hard. You're going to have to sit back and just wait and relax and be patient for the perfect moment to move into October. October, we have embrace the masculine. Okay? Of course, here's nature. But if I say masculine, what do you think of? I think of this big, strong man. He's got like major biceps. He's probably got a six-pack. This dude could probably pull a car if he wanted to, right? He's strong. So I want you to look at this for just a second. Be patient. And what did I say? Be patient. Don't waste your energy so that way you can move, right? How are you going to move? You're going to move with absolute strength. So you're going to need to save your energy so that way you're strong enough to move. What are you going to move at? Well, this is the green god, the green man. He is a God of nature. He is a God of creation. What are you creating? What are you prepared to create? What nature are you working on? Okay, let's check November, because I have a feeling November is going to tell us what you're going to be creating. November says, surrender to the flow. Okay, so you are creating. You were patient. You moved lickety-split with as much force and strength as you can. You've got your ball going, but now you need to sit back again and just wait. Okay, and I know this is hard. You were waiting, you were waiting, you were waiting. The time came, you struck. You're on the right path, and now you have to wait again. You're not really truly waiting. You're allowing more time to flow, okay? And it could be a great time of relaxation because you used so much energy to move with so much strength. Let's see what December has to say. December says, embrace the feminine. Now I want you to take just a quick look at that. We have embrace the masculine and we have embrace the feminine. I'm going to move them both over here for just a second. They are a team, right? They're a match. They are one becoming, or they are two becoming one, right? Now let's look at her for a minute. She's pregnant. No doubt about it. She's going to pop any minute now, right? She's got an egg in her hand. Egg is also creation. She is nature. Nature is creation. Nature is what you're focusing on. He moved with so much strength, and then he had to wait. He had to just go with the flow. Her pregnancy is making me think of exactly that. You move with so much strength. There is an explosion, right? There's a creation of life, and then you have to wait and be patient while the life grows to a particular point in time where the life can survive outside. So, for 2017, you're going to have time where you're going to have to look at what it is you're afraid of. You're going to have to start preparing yourself to change. You need to possibly change because you might not be fitting in exactly where you're at. You're going to have to love without condition, okay? That is going to be a big change. You're going to start sharing your thoughts because something is coming. You're going to spend time in nature becoming one and reflecting and putting up your boundaries so nothing can get into where you need to be. And then you're going to be patient. You're going to move with absolute speed, strength, and security, knowingness, confidence. And then you're going to have to go with the flow. Because the creation that you've spent all year making needs a little bit more incubation time. It needs just a little bit more time before it can be created. Your theme was the natural world. What is nature? Okay, this is going to tie it in all right now. What is nature? Nature is a cycle of what? Of beginning the process of change of some sort of creation until it's time to be birthed. 2017 for you, Virgo, is going to be a time of preparing for a big, huge change for 2018. Scorpio, I'm sorry. Scorpio, sorry. 2017, you are going to be putting everything that you need into motion for a huge change that will be happening in 2018. All right? Wonderful. So, Scorpio, not Virgo, sorry. Scorpio, if you liked your 2017 reading, please like, subscribe to the channel, comment, share, tell your friends, all of that wonderfulness, and thank you so much for it. If you want your very own personal reading, you can message me at maria@bluerainorchid.com. That's my email. You can message me at facebook.com/bluerainorchid. That's Facebook. And we can set up a time to have your own personalized private reading just for you for 2017. In case you want just a little bit more information, that reading is $70. You can find me on Instagram. It's the handle is bluerainorchid. You can find me. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much. If you've been with me for the whole year, thank you so much. If you're just coming in, thank you for just coming in. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for allowing me the pleasure to give you your forecast for 2017. Thank you so much for liking, for sharing, for commenting, for trusting me. The honor was so great to read for you. Thank you so very much. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.